Guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Apologize for being a few minutes late because my stupid retarded computer or internet or something, I don't know what's going on, but it wanted to be crazy again. So I apologize. Lord have mercy. I come here on time and my computer wants to act crazy. Lord, it took me almost 10 minutes to get in because it kept on doing this, and I had to turn my computer off and back on and all kinds of craziness. I apologize. That's why I tried to put the little thing comment in there. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, sure, Lord. All right. Hold on just a second. Just want to make sure that everything's fingers crossed that everything is good now. I don't like to use that word. I'm just saying it's aggravated. It's aggravating. Okay. Hey, Adam Maynard, how are you doing, brother? Hey, Ghost Devil, how are you doing? Hey, Digger Duck, how are you doing, honey? Hey, Belinda Freeman, how are you doing, honey? Hey, Dumpling, how are you doing, honey? Hey, Adam, how are you doing? Hey, Mama P.I., how are you doing, honey? I hope you had a wonderful time with your family. It's good to see you, honey. Hey, see you later. How are you doing, honey? Hey, Evie, it's good to see you, honey. I'm glad that you're in here, honey. Hey, Country Bulldog, how are you doing, sweetie? Hey, Sharon, hope you're doing okay, honey. I didn't mean to, Evie. It's just freaking aggravating. I don't like that R word either, but it's just aggravating. Hi, Kimmy Poo. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Hey, Kristen. Hope you're doing okay, honey. You're fine, Dumpling. I understand. But yeah, hopefully and prayerfully, this my internet or computer or whatever is going on, because it seems like Rebels works perfectly. Mine is a pain in the rear. So I don't know if it's the internet or computer or mixture of both. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. But it takes me, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, I hope everybody has had a wonderful Saturday, and the people that are not feeling well, I hope y'all are feeling better. And I'm praying for every one of you guys. Please, I say a special prayer for one of our family members in the stream, Shani B. Please say a prayer for her. Her father had a stroke. Please say a prayer for her. Please. I'm really concerned about her and her family and her father. Please say a prayer for her. I told her, she can take all the time that she wants to. We are here for her. We're praying for her. We love her. It breaks my heart, but I just want her to know that she's loved, and that we're here for her, and she can take all the time she needs to, and we're right here. And just please pray for her. Please. Hi, Amanda Elizabeth. It's good to see you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you, honey. I feel like a train wreck. I feel like I've been run over by a train. I don't feel the best, but I'm here. But anyway, I want to show you guys something real fast. I don't know if I told y'all last night. I think I did about my shirts, but I want to show y'all my shirt. Hold on just a second. I got to stand up. Hopefully y'all can see my shirt. Mental health awareness. Don't judge what you don't understand. I told y'all I was going to wear my shirt tonight. I love my shirt. I love this shirt. I think we got it on Amazon. I think it was like $5. It wasn't expensive at all. And Lord, I've been waiting for it for like a month. It's crazy. Normally they're faster than that. I don't know if it came from China or something. I don't know. Anyway, please say a prayer for Shani B. I love her. She's part of our family. I'm very, very concerned, and I know all of you guys are. But she said that I sent her a post or a message on Facebook, and I asked her if everything was okay, and if she needed anything, or just checking on her. And she said that long story short, he had a lot of symptoms yesterday, and she said that he was stubborn, and she basically had to pull his teeth pretty much to get him to go to the emergency room today. And I said, well, I'm glad that he got to the emergency room at least today. Thank the Lord, because it could have been worse. I mean, I'm not, I'm not jinxing or nothing, but I'm glad that he got to the emergency room today. But she said they are keeping him like overnight for observation and stuff like that. So thank the Lord that he's in, the hospital and the care, he's under doctor's care. So thank the Lord for that. Just please keep him and her and the family in the prayers. And like I said, I told her we are here for her. We're praying for her. And, if she needs anything, she just, if she needs anybody to talk to or anything, she's more than welcome. We are all here for her. So, hi, Markel. I hope you're doing okay, darling. Hi, Stories with LJ. Good to see you, honey. Thank you so much for the share. I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you so much, honey. Yeah, please pray for Shani B, her father, and her family. I know that she would surely appreciate that. But anyway, so I don't want to miss anybody because, like I said, my computer's acting up. I'm hoping that I said hey to everybody, but I definitely wanted to get that out before I started the Hi, Juju. Hope you're doing okay, darling. Long time no see you. Um, Thank you, Amanda. I love this shirt. This shirt is awesome. I'm when I get some more funds, I'm gonna try to get a PTSD shirt. I definitely want to get one of them too. But I loved this mental health shirt because, like I said last night, don't judge what you don't understand. You never know what somebody's going through. Don't judge by a book by their cover, because it's what's on the inside. You never know what somebody's going through, and that is so true. You have no idea. You have no clue. So I think, I think it is awesome. It is definitely awesome. Hi, Sugar Plum. Hope you're doing okay, darling. But yes, please lift Shani B and her dad and her family up in your prayers, please. I know that she would surely appreciate it, and she asked me to share it, and I told her that we definitely would. So that's why I'm letting you guys know that for those of you that don't know, I'm letting you guys know because she's a part of our family. So just keeping y'all updated. We love you, Shani B, honey, and we're here for you if you need anything or just need somebody to talk to cry on or whatever you need, honey. Just please reach out to us. I don't want you to feel like you're alone or anything like that, honey. We love you and we're here. So just take all the time you need. Like I said, your family is very important. We're your YouTube family, but that family is very important. That's your number one family. If that makes any sense. And we love you, honey. Okay, so that's fine, Kristen, honey. No rush. I love you, honey. I appreciate that, honey. But like I said, and I don't know if y'all noticed or not, and I'm just gonna put this out there and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Um, like I always say, I try to go over the about section if I can. It says first off, this stream, and I'm gonna try to start saying this every time so people know that I mean business, if that makes any sense. Hi, Mr. Michigan. Hope you're doing okay, brother. And tell your wife, Miss Michigan, I cannot ever remember her name, her stream name. Tell her we said hello, and I hope that she is doing well. It says, like I said, I'm going to try to say this every stream if I can remember. If not, see if one of my mods it can maybe it's in the about section right underneath YouTube. Maybe y'all can one of my mods can maybe like copy what it says straight underneath it. It's directly underneath my YouTube video. Says, first off, this stream is drama free and a judge free zone and bully free zone. Be respectful of others. We are all adults. So, I mean, if somebody wanted to grab that, that's perfectly fine with me. That is fine. I will. That's 100%. You could share it all you want to. That is fine with me. Anyway, that is perfectly fine. If one of my moms wants to grab it, that is fine. Thank you, Ghost Devil. Thank you, brother. You can share it all you want to. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Love you too, Mr. Michigan. That's fine. Thank you, Ghost Devil. I just think that's excellent. And you could share it all you want to. I'm sure Rebel wouldn't care if you wanted to share it on his. I'm sure he wouldn't care. So if you wanted to save it in your computer or whatever you wanted to do. This is part 3 of continued of the list of mental health conditions, the psychological disorders. Like I said, please use this info for your benefit and seek help if needed. I'm not a counselor or a doctor. I'm just somebody that suffers with mental health on a daily. And I just want to bring awareness and support out there and, try to help people and, to be there for people. So that's what my channel's all about. And hopefully, people can get information. Hi, Miss PJ. It's good to see you, darling. I hope you're doing well. I'll see you later. I don't know if I said hi to you or not, but it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well as well. But yeah, I'm just don't want to deal with it. So that's why I put that post on. Before I put any information on, I'm going to make it known. So that's what I said. If anybody wanted to grab it like Ghost Devil did, that is perfectly fine with me. Okay, so I'm going to try my very best to share the screen, and we're going to go over, because I wanted to go over some last night, but unfortunately I didn't get able to. But it's okay. It's all right. Things happen, and we just kind of go with the flow on my stream, and it happens. Things happen. That's beyond our control, but it'll all work out. That's what, unfortunately, mental health things happen. So give me just a minute, and I'll pull up the screen, and we will do our very best with what we got. But before I go over more of that page, starting next Friday, next Friday and Saturday. I just want to say this before I forget, because I probably will. Next Friday and Saturday, more than likely, I wrote this down because I'm going to try to schedule out a few. That way people can be more, I guess you could say, kind of in a way up to date. I mean, I'm not, like, some of them's going to be periodically, but I'm going to try my very best to schedule some so that way people can kind of look forward to it. And if anybody has any information or kind of interested in a specific subject or want information on a specific subject or whatever the case may be, they can email me or write it in chat or send me a text or whatever, or message me on Facebook. And then I can write it down in my notebook right here, and we can go over it. I mean, I don't know when we'd be able to go over it, depending on how many people would like to, how many information people would like. But if you want something specific gone over or information about that, just send me an email or a text, or just get a hold of me somehow, and I'll write it down, and eventually I will definitely go over it. Ghost Devil, do you have I don't see any more my mods as of right now, but Ghost Devil, do you have the link to my Facebook, brother? I know my other mods, I think I've seen some of my mods in here, but any of my mods in here got the link to my Facebook? I thought that I had my what is it called? Lord have mercy. I thought that I had the little thing that shows all the stuff, but I don't guess it's set up. Miss PJ Honey, one of my mods will share it, and then you can you download it or whatever it is. Yeah, they'll share it, honey. But anyway, so if y'all haven't, like I said, if y'all have any information, before I go over this information anymore that y'all are kind of interested in. I'll pull it up and we'll go from there. And it might be something else that somebody might be interested in. It might be, I might be curious in it. You never know. And that gives me more content, because sometimes, like I say, I get brain fog, and I'm afraid that, I go over the same thing, and I don't, I want new content. I want to keep it interesting. So I will write it down, and that way it kind of helps me not go over the same thing. And it gives y'all, not bought. Yeah, not bought. That's exactly right, Markella. I don't know. I signed up for not bought, but I have no idea. I have no clue what is going on. Ghost Devil, Miss PJ Ghost Devil just shared my Facebook page, honey. Yeah, he just shared my Facebook page, and anybody has Facebook that's not friends with me that wants to add me, and Ghost Devil shared it. Thank you, Ghost Devil. But yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with not bought. Like I said, I signed up for it, but I don't know. It don't like me, I don't guess. I have no clue. But anyway, I'm just saying, any information that anybody would like, or whatever you want to see me do, or whatever y'all would like to see about our stream, definitely shoot me an email or a text or Facebook or whatever you want to get in contact with me, or put it in here or whatever, and I'll write it down and we'll go from there. But next Friday and Saturday, because it's the end of the month, and like I said, I definitely wanted to go over the brain injury awareness before the end of the month. So next Friday and Saturday, hopefully, and everything goes well, next Friday and Saturday, I'm going to finish going over or pull up more information about Brain Injury Awareness Month, because it is, as far as I know, it is the last 2 days, or next week is getting ready to end March. And March is hey Sean, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing okay. March is the whole month of March. And like I said, if I would have known, I would have done it sooner. But March is the whole month of Brain Injury Awareness Month. And I was also informed that it is Blood Clot Awareness Month. So I might get in a little bit of information in that as well, because I think that kind of goes hand in hand with Brain Injury Awareness Month. It could. Hi, Kenzie C. Hope you're doing okay, darling. But yeah, if anybody wants any information or any topics or whatever you would like me to go over, just shoot me an email, text, Facebook, whatever, or put it in the chat, or just whatever you would like to do, and I'll write it down. And then I'm thinking about possibility. Now, just, this is just kind of brainstorming, if y'all be interested. Possibility of April. I don't know when, but I kind of looked up some today, and it's violent crime is mental illness to blame. I think that's kind of interesting, because I do a little bit of true crime, but it's like mental health, mental illness related. And I know a lot of you guys like true crime. A lot of people are interested in true crime. Hi, Tootie Fruity. Hope you're doing okay, darling. Hi, Kenzie C. Hope you're doing okay, honey. I know a lot of you guys are interested in true crime. A lot of people are. And I have talked about it before. I think true crime, and people don't do that harsh stuff without something behind it, if that makes sense. So there has to be something behind it for them to do the evil stuff that they do, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm thinking it, more than likely it's mental health related. I mean, I'm not a doctor. This is just my opinion. Like my stream and Rebel stream, it's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But I think personally, it could be, like I said, my opinion, it could be mental health, mental illness related, and is the reason. I mean, I'm not upholding them whatsoever, because those are very evil people. They do very mean things. Hi, Josephine. I hope you're doing okay, darling. But, it's just interesting to find out, kind of in a way, the reason, which we would never know the reason, but it's just, I just think that it would be kind of interesting to see if there's any information out there about that, because I do cover a few true crime stories if they have if they actually talk about mental health or mental illness or something to that effect. So, so I definitely want to look into that, and any other more stories, information, or anything to that effect, please let me know. And like I said, I'm going to start writing them down so I don't. I want to keep the content interesting so we're able to help more people, get more subs, stuff like that. So y'all help me out here, and we'll work together, because I definitely could not do this without you guys. And I appreciate y'all's support more than anything. More than anything. I love each and every one of you guys. I appreciate it more than you guys know. It means the world to me. It means a world to me. Y'all just don't know. Yes, please send that to me, Stories with LJ. I appreciate it, honey. If you got me on Facebook or email or whatever, just please, that would be fine. I would appreciate anything, any information or anything to that effect that anybody wants to send me. I would appreciate it. Yes, that is fine. Perfectly fine. I appreciate it more than you guys know, but like, y'all just don't know how much I appreciate the support and the love and everything. Y'all just don't know. I got you, Miss PJ, honey. I'll message you when I get done with the stream. It might be a little bit late, but you just message me back when you get a chance, honey. Okay. But yeah, I see it. It shows up on my computer too. But yeah, I see you, honey. So yeah, you got me. All right. So I'm fingers crossed I'm gonna be able to go over. Hopefully it works. Okay. But yeah, definitely. If y'all want any information or just want to see, whatever on my stream, just please let me know. Definitely, because we're in this together. We're helping each other. We're supporting one another. We're bringing awareness out there and everything like that. So definitely, and the way that I see it is, thank you, Kimmy Poo. This is my email for, sorry guys, I'm crazy. This is my email for anybody that needs to get in contact with me that don't have Facebook or anything like that. Thank you, Kimmy Poo, honey. Yeah, I'll leave it up for just a second. Thank you, guys. Yeah, if I haven't added you, Miss PJ, honey, I definitely will. Yes, please. Stories with LJ. Please send me a since you don't have Facebook. I know not a whole lot of people do, but definitely send me an email, honey. Yeah, definitely. Please do. And hopefully, now this is my Text Now number. It's been acting crazy because it's Text Now. It's an app, and I contacted them and they said that it should be working now. I had to kind of reset it, so I'm hoping and praying. If anybody did text me, I apologize. My app was acting crazy, and that's why I tried to reach out to certain people through Facebook. That the ones that reached out to me on text. That's why a couple of y'all got some messages on me from me on Messenger just to check in. But if anybody wants to contact me through text, this is my Text Now number. It still works, but I'm just saying if I don't message you back in a couple days, because I do, it's hectic with youngins and everything. But if I don't message you back in a couple days, it's just because this thing's acting crazy. So try to shoot me an email or something. If I have you on Messenger, then I will try to get in contact with you.
Actually, never mind. We'll do that.
Okay, so just don't like, please please don't worry if I don't get in contact with you. It's an app, and it's wishy-washy sometimes. Sometimes it's real good but it's a text now app, so it has issues sometimes.
Hey guys.
Hi guys.
Look at his shirt.
I found it today.
Hi guys.
They're all saying hi, guys. All right. Okay. So now that's out of the way. I definitely, like I said, I got my notebook ready. So whenever y'all want to send it, I'll grab my notebook and write it down and kind of put, if I remember who sent it to me. Who sent it to me, then I'll definitely kind of put a shout out if y'all want me to. You don't have to, but if y'all want me to, I will. I don't care not one bit to give a shout out. This is for emotional support. Please contact this number. Thank you, Kimmy Poo Honey, for all this information. If y'all need emotional support, please contact this phone number. I don't know if it's a text or if it's actually a phone call. I'm not really for sure, but just reach out this number if you guys need it. All this information that I'm sharing on the screen, please use it for your benefit. That's, this is a support channel, a help channel. Be there for one another, support, awareness, stuff like that. Please use this information for your benefit if you need it. That's what this channel is all about. This is a PTSD Stress Disorder Alliance. This is the website, and this is the phone number if you need it. And this is my cash. Thank you, Kimmy Poo. She's just sharing everything. This is my Cash App. If anybody would like to donate to me, you don't have to. It's not necessary. I just appreciate you guys being in here with me. But if you would like to donate to my stream, there's my Cash App, and she shared my PayPal as well. And this is my PayPal. Like I said, you don't have to at all. But if you would like to, it's not necessary, but it's much appreciated. If you would like to, that's my Cash App and my PayPal. It's also scrolling at the bottom of the screen. It's much appreciated, but you don't have to unless you want to. Thank you, Miss Kimmy Poo Honey. I love you. All right. I know Kimmy's got this. She's my Nightbot. I don't know what in the world was wrong with my Nightbot. We activated it and everything else, and I have no clue what's the matter with it. No idea. Miss Kimmy Poo's got this. Thank you, darling. I don't know what in the world's the matter with it. If it wasn't for Kimmy Poo, I wouldn't have a Nightbot. I'm telling you. Kimmy Poo and a couple of my mods, they just share. I appreciate it. Thank you, honey. All right. So I'm going to try my best, fingers crossed, that we can go over a few more of these. Like I said, I don't know. I'm going to try my best to go over as much as possible. But like I said, next weekend, since I think it is the end of the month, I believe next weekend is the end of the month. I definitely want to go over the brain injury awareness, since it is the ending of the month, and I've only went over it one time this month because I was not aware. If anybody else knows any mental awarenesses, please let me know, and I will write them down so I don't want to skip over any mental awareness or any kind of awareness that has to deal with somewhat mental health. Please let me know. Definitely let me know, because I was not aware of it, and I would have went over it sooner if I was aware. So yeah, please let me know. All right. Okay, so give me just a second, guys. Fingers crossed this works. Fingers crossed. Bear with me, guys. Just a second. Hey, Sean, how are you doing, brother? I think it's what is it? Your wife's birthday today? If it's your wife's birthday, please let her know that I said happy birthday. All right, I remember. Hi, Rebelicious. Hope you're doing okay, darling. I do remember last night. I know it was crazy and we was all very, very upset. But like I said, I'm not going into that. Last night was crazy. Anyway, I do remember. Y'all correct me if I'm Oh my goodness. Can y'all please block Cheryl, boys? Please. Because I am not going to deal with this. I even put it. Go Seville, Kimmy Poo. Somebody get, please. Never mind. I'll get it. I got it. Oh, did somebody get her? Because it said an error occurred. Try refreshing page. Did somebody get her for me? Thank you, Ghost Devil. Never mind. I'm just going to put this up. I'm just going to leave this on my screen. Already, guys. I haven't even started. Lord. I tried to block her. Did somebody block her? Guys, did somebody get her? Well, I have you as a mod, don't I, Markella? I'm not going to put up with it. Hey, Becca, I hope you're doing okay. I haven't even started, guys. I don't know how to block them in StreamYard, did you, honey? Yeah, because okay, I'm in StreamYard now. I got my YouTube disappeared because I had to pull up this screen. She's been in here before, Tutti Frutti, doing this. Yeah, because I'm in StreamYard right now, guys. Because like I said, y'all seeing my screen right now. I had to close out of my YouTube so this screen would pull up. Because most of the time my YouTube's right beside the screen, but I wanted to make sure the screen pulled up so it wouldn't bog on me. I don't want people to feel like they're being blocked. I want to be everybody to see everybody, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I tried to block her, but it said error occurred. So somebody must have got to her before I did. I'm not going to put up with that crap, guys. So that's why I'm Ghost Devil. Whoever did it, thank you. Okay, so we're going to try this. I don't know. I don't know how you would move this up. I don't guess you can move this up. Ghost Devil, I'm going to be in and out. But so just kind of just trying to like randomly post this if you can. I know that's maybe saying a lot, but like randomly post this if you can, because I don't know if y'all be able to see the screen. Okay. Sorry about that. But like I said, I'm not going to deal with this tonight, guys. All right. So Catatonia is the one that I believe that I went over last night. Yeah, y'all didn't see her probably because we bounced her before everybody could see her, which is good because I'm not going to put up with that. She was bullying Kimmy Poo, and I'm not going to deal with that. I think we needed to cover thank you, Dumpling, honey. I'm just going to try. I think we needed to cover, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we did the catatonia. I think we was getting ready to cover the delusional disorder. If not, I mean, I don't remember this picture. So hi, sweet Candy. Hope you're doing okay, honey. Yeah, I don't remember this picture. So we're just going to go with this, guys. Delusions are symptoms of many mental health conditions, but when they are enough to signify delusional disorder, A delusion is an unwavering belief in something despite evidence that the belief is false. An example of delusion would be a belief that you are in a romantic relationship with the celebrity whom you've never met or spoken with. Delusions are a part of many conditions, most often conditions that involve psychosis. These include schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, and bipolar 1 disorder. You might have delusional disorder. Excuse me, guys, I got the hiccups now. Oh, Lord. Delusional disorder if you experience delusions, but no other symptoms like hallucinations or mania. Some delusions are harmless and may not impact your behavior in any major way. Other delusions, however, can be damaging to your personal and professional relationships. What are the signs? Like I said, we're just going to go over kind of what the signs are. You have been having delusions for a month or longer. Your symptoms don't quite meet the criteria for schizophrenia. Hallucinations, when present, aren't prominent and are related to the delusion. Outside of the delusion, your functioning isn't majorly impaired and your behavior isn't out of the ordinary. Any depressive episodes that coincide, I'll figure it out. Coincide, I think that's what it says, with your delusions are shorter than the delusional period. No other physical or mental condition can explain your symptoms. Delusional disorder is a rare diagnosis according to the DSM-5. The lifetime prevalence of delusional disorder is approximately 0.2%. Delusions can be linked with paranoia, which refers to intense anxious thoughts that are often related to threats or conspiracy. Paranoia can turn into delusion when an irrational belief becomes so fixed, despite evidence to the contrary, that nothing will convince you that it's untrue. Delusional disorder only impacts your thoughts, so it's often possible to lead a typical life. The nature of delusional disorder often means you don't know you're living with a condition. Because of this, it is likely that many cases go unreported. Hey, Pac-Man. Hope you're doing okay, brother. Says the signs and symptoms of delusional disorder can vary based on the delusion, but may include passionate arguing in favor of the belief. Says you're often ready to argue in favor of belief. You might be able to make a convincing case no matter what science or reality indicates. Acknowledging that others view your beliefs as irrational but not accepting their evidence. People around you may say that your belief isn't rational, but you're unable to accept their arguments. Irrationality, feeling like others refuse to believe you or are unwilling to hear your perspectives, can lead to feelings of frustration, a desire to involve the government. Oh, Lord. When you feel as though something important is happening as part of delusion, the government can feel like a powerful foe or ally. Organizing protests, visiting local agencies, or calling political offices can make you feel as though you're bringing awareness to what you believe in. Agnostic behavior in hopes of getting a response or adding credibility to a delusion. You may dictate time towards excessive actions like letter writing. If you believe you're in a relationship with a celebrity, for example, you may send hundreds of letters to their van site. When they don't respond, you may convince yourself there's an explanation. Legal difficulties. Delusions can make you act in an upward ways towards family, friends, and strangers. This can result in legal actions against you, or you may take legal actions against those around you. If a delusion fixates on your neighbor trying to harm you, for example, you may attempt to take out a restraining order. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Let me get a sip of water. Sup, Tashi? Hope you're doing okay, darling. Sorry about that. Lord have mercy. I don't know if it's my allergies killing me because it was a beautiful day today and the wind was blowing everywhere, I guess, from those storms. But I hope and pray, on a side note, I hope and pray that everybody is safe. And what was it, Mississippi that got hit real bad? Please pray for them too. Whatever state got hit real bad, pray for them as well. Sorry, I'm on a sidetrack note. I was just thinking about the pollen and all that. I don't know if it's hitting. I don't know if it's allergies, but my throat's scratchy. Shoo, Lord. Sorry about that, guys. Types of delusional disorder. Well, I'm hoping that you had a good nap, Tashi, honey. Granted dose. See, guys. Whew. I swear I have seasonal allergies, I believe in it. And like I said, with this wind blowing around everywhere from these storms, it's crazy. Granted does. You believe you have unrecognized talents, superpowers, or important discoveries. They're also called delusions or grandeur. Persecutory. You believe your target of harmful intent being sabotaged or being conspired against. Erotomaniac. You focus on belief another person is in love with you. Jealous. You falsely believe your significant other has been unfaithful. Somatic. Delusions focus on your bodily functions or sensations. In some cases, there may be no dominant theme or delusions. Two delusions. This type of delusional disorder is classified as mixed type. Delusions, beliefs that don't fit into any category are classified as unspecified. If you live with a delusional disorder and your beliefs are clearly implausible, your diagnosis may come with a bizarre content specifier. An example of delusional disorder with bizarre content would be experienced in delusions of mind control, feeling convinced that someone is controlling your thoughts and behaviors from a distance. Not everyone experiences delusional disorder for the same amount of time. In some cases, your symptoms may improve or go away completely. For some other people, symptoms of delusional disorder remain consistent. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going crazy. Where am I at? Okay. Postpartum psychosis. I think I'm just gonna go over a little bit of this. This is more so about postpartum psychosis is different from postpartum depression. For one, it's less common and symptoms are more severe. This is like for after new mothers, after you have babies. It says postpartum psychosis affects 2.6 in every 1,000 new mothers. Symptoms may appear quickly, usually 1 to 15 days after giving birth. Like I said, I'm just going to go over the little tidbits of this one. Extreme confusion, incoherent speech, delusions, and hallucinations are some people possible symptoms of postpartum psychosis. It says, but neither postpartum depression nor psychosis is caused by something you did or didn't do. The mental health conditions that result from a combination of many factors. Most of them are out of your control. It says both conditions can be treated and managed with a full recovery possible. Psychosis, however, always requires prompt medical intervention. It says, postpartum psychosis is not the same as postpartum depression, though both conditions can come with swift mood changes, insomnia, and intense feelings of sadness. Postpartum depression, though, is when you experience postpartum psychosis. Unlike postpartum depression, though, when you experience postpartum psychosis, you might have one or more psychotic symptoms such as hallucinations. This might mean the things you think, see, feel, touch and smell feel real to you, but they're not representative of what's truly happening around you. Good to see you, Sean. Tell your wife we said happy birthday. You have a good night, brother. Y'all stay safe. Have fun. Let's see. When it says when your mind cannot tell the difference between what's real and what isn't, it may lead to situations that put you and your baby's safety in jeopardy. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, my phone's acting crazy. Well, you're welcome. Let's see. This is causes of postpartum psychosis: extreme hormone fluctuations, genetics, presence of other underlying mental health conditions, family history of mental health conditions, sleep disruptions, thyroid dysfunction, immune system dysregulations. Says there are also some contributing factors that might increase your chances of developing postpartum psychosis. Examples are: you are a close relative have bipolar disorder, this is your first baby, you experience depression, psychosis, or other mental health conditions during your pregnancy. Yeah, they probably will, but like I said, they have to rule that out, Sweet Candy, and they have to say she has to have, and see, I've kind of talked about that before. Long story short, they have to, and I kind of will talk about that again. They have, as far as I'm concerned, and like I said, this is my opinion. So allegedly, as far as I'm concerned, and the information that I have, unless they have recent, hi Rocket Queen, hope you're doing okay, darling. Unless they've recently changed it, as far as I'm concerned, unless if she has paperwork, like medical documents, saying that she has postpartum anything after she had them babies, if she doesn't have any medical documents from anything like that, she cannot claim mental health. If that makes any sense. If she has medical documents, there's a possibility. I'm not saying that she will, but there's a possibility. If she did not have any medical documents, unless it's changed, like I said, allegedly, if she did not have any medical documents, whatsoever, like mental health medical documents saying that she had postpartum depression, postpartum anything, or suffered with any mental illnesses before she had them babies, or been psych doctors, psych hospitals, or anything to that effect, there is no way, like allegedly, like I said, it could change. But there, as far as I know, and the information that I have found and gathered, but it might be old information, but I'm just saying that information that I have found, there is no way that she can claim. Hi, Penny. Hope you're doing okay, darling. There is no way that she can claim mental, if that makes sense. Like I said, unless she had like mental papers before or right after she had them babies, like she had medical diagnosis that claimed that she had some kind of mental, or she suffered with postpartum depression, postpartum psychosis, or anything to that effect, is the only way that she can claim mental, if that makes any sense. As far as I know, like I said, allegedly, that's the information I gathered. Yeah, I don't think she can either. Like I said, unless there is, I'm not 100% sure or not if she had medical records, mental medical records after she had them babies, after she had her, I think it was a little girl, the 4-month-old, which, I think it was 4 months old at that time. But as far as I'm concerned, or the information I pulled up, I don't think that she can. So she can scream it all she wants to, and she can say it all she wants to. But they if she does say it, then they have to pull medical records and go from the dates of when she had them babies, from the dates that if she does have mental records, they have to go from the dates she had the babies, from the dates that she had the mental records, to see if they match. Now if they match, then they have to go from there. If they don't match, then I have no idea, honey. But if they don't match, then she can't claim it at all. I'm just saying. So I mean, that kind of goes, if she does have mental health, then I would definitely talk about it. Like if she does have mental health records. I'm not saying she does. I'm not saying she don't have no idea. I'm just saying if by chance she does, then the police department or FBI or whoever gets the information would have to pull them records and see what, one, if she's telling the truth. Two, they have to see if sorry, I'm sidetracked, but I definitely want to let you guys know. Two, they have to see if it kind of matches around about the same time that she had them babies, and if she got treatment. Well, I mean, she could be diagnosed with it, but and she has to get treatment for it and all that. If she didn't get any treatment, and that's not going to look good on her either. That, okay, so you got diagnosed with this allegedly, and you didn't get treatment, you didn't see counseling, you didn't do anything for that. That's not going to look good on you, where you just had that baby. If that makes sense. That's why I'm trying. Mental illness is so important, guys. Please, if y'all have it or you think you have it, please get help. Like, it's very serious. It's very serious. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. It's very important. Your life is very important. Please get help. And if it's medication, if it's talking to somebody, if it's counseling, or if it's just seeing if you need the help, you would have that record. Please get help. I'm just saying, please reach out and talk to somebody. And don't feel like that you're alone, because I'm telling you, I'm here for each and every one of you guys. There's people out there that are there for you. Don't feel like that you're by yourself, But I'm just saying that allegedly that's the information I pulled up, And that's what I'm saying. She might claim it. She might try, but they have to pull up her the medical records or any kind of record for that, for her to see about the time frame when. I'm sorry, guys, I got the hiccups. When she was diagnosed, if she got any kind of help, any medication, anything to that effect. And if she did get any help or whatever the case may be, then there is a possibility that she could. But they have to go by the medical records to see if by chance she was diagnosed. If there is no diagnosis and she did not get any help or anything in that matter, she cannot claim mental illness. She cannot do it at all. At all. People claim it all day long, but they have to show proof. They have to get the medical records, and they have to go by the timeline to prove that it's mental illness related. They have to show proof. Just saying. That allegedly, I'm just saying. So. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was going over this just a little bit, but I'm just saying, I think, unless by chance, she, like I said, what she did to little baby Quentin is wrong. Period. That baby was gorgeous. Justice for baby Quentin, 100%. Baby's beautiful. He did not deserve to do what happened to him, period. But it's just wrong. It just upsets me. It's just wrong. But as I said, she can try all day long, but the proof's in the pudding. She has to have that paperwork to back it up, and they will dig deep. Let's just put it that way. And y'all know as well as I do, they will find every nook and cranny possible way to burn her a new butthole. So, but this is four symptoms must be present in the postpartum psychosis. This is delusions, hallucinations, disorganized and incoherent speech, behavior that's either severely disorganized or catatonic, unresponsive. Exactly. See you later. That's what I'm saying. It is very, very, very hard. I mean, they can, but it's extremely hard to prove mental illness. You have to have like life history, if that makes sense, in order to prove mental illness. Life history, pretty much. It says other common symptoms of postpartum psychosis may include euphoria, depressed mood, overactive thoughts, severe confusion, restlessness or hyperactivity, refusal to eat and rest, paranoia, anxiety, supernatural beliefs related to your baby, rapid mood changes, insomnia, unusual behaviors, irritability, secrecy about your symptoms, suicidal thoughts, thoughts of harming your baby. And then here's this information if anybody is interested. It breaks my heart too, sweet candy, honey. It does. That baby was beautiful, beautiful. Good Lord, that baby was gorgeous. And to beat it all, that baby looked exactly like his mama. I seen that court video the other day. It looks like that girl put on some pounds because she's no longer on good old drugs, guys. And I'm saying that being sarcastic because it's not any good. But y'all know what I'm saying. Looks like she's put on some weight, guys. It says possibility of recovery. You could be in the hospital, medication, psychotherapy, lifestyle changes like improving sleep habits and getting more nutrients in your diet. And like I said, it could be turned into postpartum depression turns into postpartum psychosis, which they're all pretty much the same thing. But yeah, I seen her video and I told Rebel, I was like, she put on some pounds, didn't she? She's eating good because she ain't no longer on them drugs. Just saying. Just saying. Anywho. Okay, let's see. Psychotic disorder, not otherwise specified, which is NOS. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's got a lot of explaining to do, and they've already gave her I hope she did. I hope they burn her a new hind end. Period. And I hope they put pictures of that baby all over her face. And that baby haunts her every single day. Because that baby did not deserve what happened to him. Anybody would have took that precious little angel. He was gorgeous. That baby was beautiful. He did not deserve this. Anyway, I'm talking two stories, guys. I'm doing some true crime. That's okay. That's okay. It's all our mental health channel, guys. That absolutely kills me, guys. It just really bothers me. That baby is beautiful, and now he's this sweet angel. And then what kind of hell he went through at his house? Lord, I put when I first started this channel, I did a couple streams on it. Lord have mercy. I cried my eyes out. Lord, it was bad. Says psychotic disorder symptoms that don't clearly meet the full criteria used to be identified as not other specified. Now doctors use unspecified or other specified. It says before 2013, the term not other specified was used to describe any condition that did not quite meet the criteria for definitive diagnosis. The most recent version of Diagnostic and Statistical Manual on Mental Disorders introduced a new criteria for classifying these types of mental health conditions. Let's see. Unspecified schizophrenia spectrum, USS, and other psychiatric disorder, which is ODD. Other specified schizophrenic spectrum, OSS, and other psychiatric disorder, which is ODD. Let's see. These categories refer to symptoms that are typical of schizophrenia spectrum or other psychotic disorder diagnosis. Symptoms that may be present include delusions, hallucinations, disorganized speech, grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior, flat affect. I'm so sorry, Kristen, honey. It says approximately 10% of all people with psychotic disorders being diagnosed with PNOS, a fuller diagnosis is still needed. It says many changes were made to the latest edition, including removing PNOS and replacing with two petitional diagnoses instead of one. The reason for this change were not clearly outlined. Still, the new classification system offers a more accurate and precise diagnosis for symptoms that do not meet a full criteria for a specific disorder but may still apply. It says this is the symptoms of persistent non-bizarre delusions with overlapping mood episodes that were not present during the delusion, hallucinations without other psychotic features, disorganized speech, grossly disorganized or catatonic behavior, negative symptoms such as lack of emotion expression, complete lack of speech, or a total lack of motivation. Let's see if there's any more. Other possible conditions. Other conditions that may be caused by these symptoms include schizophrenia, manic state of bipolar disorder, psychedelic intoxication, ETOH, ethanol withdrawal, brief psychotic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, which is PTSD, long-term alcohol or cocaine methane use, traumatic brain injury, which is TMI. It says before treatment can begin, the doctor will have to examine the person's history and conduct a neurological exam and toxicology screening. All right. Well, this thing's bouncing everywhere, guys. Okay, this one is schizophrenia. All about schizophrenia. Well, this thing quit bouncing around everywhere. Says schizophrenia is a chronic mental health condition that affects thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. The condition is characterized by symptoms such as delusions and hallucinations. I have PTSD too, Sweet Candy, and it sucks. It really does suck. It's pure hell every day. It sucks. That's a beautiful picture, though. It says anyone can develop schizophrenia. It most often develops in someone late teens into their early 30s. Schizophrenia is believed to affect about 1% of people in the United States. Misconceptions and stigma surrounding the disorder are common. In spite of advances in understanding its causes and treatment, the conditions can be challenging for researchers, healthcare providers, and especially those who live with it. Managing schizophrenia requires ongoing treatment, so it's important to know your options and how to help yourself or someone else living with the condition. I hear you, Juju. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you feel, Lord have mercy. I hope you feel better, Bobby Joe. It's good to see you, brother. And this is the symptoms of schizophrenia. Says some symptoms of schizophrenia can be easier to recognize because they stand out distinctly from a person's unusual behavior. And this is the Lord have mercy. This is the symptoms: delusions, hallucinations, incoherent speech, or speech that quickly switches from topic to topic. Severely disorganized behavior, such as issues with motor function and acceptable agitation or giddiness or catatonia. Negative symptoms, examples such just sitting with no interest in going to work, school, or engaging in any activities. At least one of the first three symptoms, delusion, hallucination, or disorganized speech, must be present. These symptoms must significantly affect one or more major areas in your life, such as your work, relationships, or just generally taking care of yourself. There must also be continuous signs of disturbance over the course of 6 months with at least 1 month of active symptoms. Delusions. Delusions are fixed beliefs that don't change. Even when you're given evidence, the beliefs are based in reality. People can have a variety of delusions, such as persecuting. People are going to harm me. Referential. People are sending me secret signals. Grandiose. I am wealthy and famous and known around the world. Erotomaniac. I know that person is in love with me. Nihilistic. The end of the world is coming. Somatic. My liver can transform any poison into a harmless substance. Hallucinations. Hallucinations involve unreal perceptions or experiencing something that someone else doesn't, like seeing something that isn't really there. Hallucinations can affect any of your senses, but they most often occur as auditory hallucinations, like hearing voices that aren't there. This is the causes of schizophrenia. While the causes of schizophrenia aren't entirely understood, genetic, biological, and developmental risk factors may all play a role. Like many health conditions, the causes of schizophrenia are likely complex and multifaceted. Let's see. A newer study in 2020 found lower levels of protein found in connections between neurons and brain scans of people with schizophrenia that affect regions of the brain involved in planning. Says, however, more research needs to be done to fully understand this connection. Some of the research was also done on rats. It says, diagnosis of schizophrenia. Your healthcare provider will likely use a combination of evaluations and tests to diagnose you, such as blood tests, a physical exam, imaging tests, including magnetic resonance imaging, which is MRI, or computed tomographic, with a CT scan, questions about your medical history, mental health, and failing medical history. They'll also rule out any other potential cases for symptoms such as substance use or other mental health conditions. I'm so sorry, Kristen. That's terrible. I'm so sorry, honey. And this is a schizophrenia treatment. Medication therapy, social support treatment, vocational rehab, wellness, lifestyle, and self-care tools. And I cannot even pronounce this, but we're going to try to wing it anyway, guys. Schizophreniform disorder. I'm winging it. I've never heard of it before, but we're just going to wing it. You guys make sure y'all hit the like when y'all come in, please. And if y'all hit the subscribe, please do so. Schizophreniform disorder is a mental health condition that manifests with symptoms of psychosis similar to schizophrenia that lasts between 1 and 6 months. This is schizophreniform disorder is a formal mental health condition under the schizophrenia spectrum and other psychotic disorder category. Schizophrenia spectrum disorders share some of the symptoms but differ in onset and duration times. Schizophrenia spectrum disorder may impact cognitive behavior and emotions, making it harder to function in everyday life. Conditions included in schizophrenia spectrum include brief psychotic disorder, delusional disorder, postpartum psychosis, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, schizophreniform disorder, schizotypical personality disorder, psychotic disorder not otherwise posted. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything. Okay. Symptoms of schizophreniform disorder. Common symptoms of schizophreniform disorder: hallucinations, delusions, disorganized thoughts, disorganized speech, disorganized behavior, movement changes. Let's see. Positive symptoms of schizophreniform disorder may include hallucinations, delusions, disorganized thoughts, disorganized speech, disorganized behavior, catatonic behavior, and other movement changes. Negative symptoms of schizophreniform disorder may include diminished emotional expressions, decreased responsiveness, loss of speech, absence of motivation, reduced willpower, inability to experience pleasure. It says genetically, people with schizophreniform disorder may more than likely. Hi, Messy Jessie. Hope you're doing okay, darling. More than likely to develop schizophrenia. However, although people who have schizophreniform disorder may later develop schizophrenia or another disorder on the spectrum, one is not considered a direct cause of the other. Well, schizotypical personality disorder. I've never heard of it, but we're just going to see what it means, guys. We got 48 people. I have no idea how many likes we guys. How many likes we have, because I do not have my YouTube pulled up. But please hit them likes, guys, when y'all come in. And if y'all haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, please. I appreciate all the support. And if y'all would like to donate to my stream, it's scrolling at the bottom of the page. You don't have to, but it's much appreciated if you want to. Thank you guys so much for all y'all support and just being here with me. It means the world to me. This is schizotypical personality disorder. Schizotypical personality disorder may be an option if you have a hard time keeping relationships. Others describe you as peculiar and you engage in magical thinking. Not everyone with schizotypical personality disorder experiences the same symptoms or with the same intensity. More importantly, the condition goes beyond a given set of behaviors and emotions. Managing your schizotypical personality symptoms is achievable, but it may take a long-term commitment. Even if you're having a particular hard time at the moment, treatment can help you cope. Improving your quality of life is possible. What is schizotypical personality disorder? Schizotypical personality is a formal mental health condition mainly characterized by magical thinking and odd beliefs, unusual body perceptions, difficulty forming and keeping relationships, peculiar, eccentric, or atypical thoughts and behaviors. What's odd and peculiar to you might not be odd to someone else. So when we talk about odd beliefs or speech, we refer to thoughts and language that may not be usual or typical of your culture. It's a point of reference and not a judgment. It says the condition is one of 10 personality disorders identified in the 5th edition of Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. This is a reference book published by psychiatrists, and most mental health professionals use it to make accurate diagnosis. Schizotypical personality disorder is included in a cluster A. It says these 3 conditions usually consist of emotionless behaviors that are considered odd, intrinsic, or suspicious, detached. Schizotypical personality disorder is a unique case, though. This is not a case for everyone, though. Not all people with schizotypical personality disorder develop schizophrenia. This is symptoms of schizotypical personality disorder: decreased emotional expression and empathy, eccentric appearance and behaviors, communication challenges, and social withdrawal. The formal symptoms of schizotypical personality established in the DSM-5 are ideas of reference, all beliefs or magical thinkings that influence behavior, unusual perceptual experiences and body illusions, odd thinking and speech, paranoid identification, inappropriate or constricted affect, odd intrinsic or peculiar behaviors, lack of close friends or confidence, excessive social anxiety that doesn't diminish with familiarity. Not everyone with schizotypical personality disorder will experience all of these symptoms, and some symptoms may vary in intensity. In general, though, that for a diagnosis to be made, 5 or more of these 9 symptoms need to show up repeatedly and across many situations. To better understand the specifics of schizotypical personality disorder, here's a overview of the most common symptoms. Let's see. This is idea of reference, all beliefs and magical thinking, body illusions and unusual perceptions, odd thinking and speech, suspicious or paranoid thoughts, inhibited affect, odd or intrinsic behavior and appearance, difficulty forming and keeping close relationships, intense social anxiety from paranoid fears. And I guess that is it, guys. Okay, and we're going to start back, and not this, that'll be all for tonight because I've already been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Then I'm going to pull up the panel, guys. But just remember, not next week. I will try my very best to maybe cover over 1 or 2 next week, but I definitely want to go over the Brain Injury Awareness Month next Friday and Saturday, definitely. And possibility of, I definitely want to go over a little bit of the blood clot awareness too, because it kind of goes hand in hand with Brain Injury Awareness Month. But will somebody please, if they can't, when we start back on this, it might be a couple weeks, but when we start back on this, obsessive compulsive disorder and related disorders, where we need to start back. I will try to write that down too. Let me see. Let me write this down, honey. Okay. I'm full and I can't breathe. What did you eat, Mr. Michigan? Okay, I wrote it down, but just in case if I lose it or something, somebody remind me. Yes, it has been. I appreciate you guys so much, except for one, but we took care of that real fast. So thank you guys so much. All right, guys. So I'm going to let me try to pull up my YouTube. If it won't bog up on me, so I can share the screen, guys. Give me just a minute. Bear with me, guys, please. Had some broccoli. Is that all you ate was broccoli, Mr. Michigan? Hold on just a minute. Okay. Let me get do you have broccoli and cheese? Okay, so let me copy the StreamYard if y'all want to come up here. Yes, please pray for Shani B. Please, please pray for Shani B and her dad and her family. Please, guys. Thank you so much. Good night, Miss PJ, honey. I'll send you a message. I mean, even if you're asleep, just shoot me a message back whenever you can, honey. Okay, I pinned the message to the StreamYard to the top of the screen or the chat. Sorry, guys. And if anybody wants to come up here, y'all are more than welcome. You guys hit them likes for me if y'all don't care. Yeah, please, please, please say a prayer for Shana B, her family, her daddy, and her family. I know that she would greatly appreciate it. Now, tacos sound good. We had shredded chicken, rice, macaroni and cheese, and green beans tonight. It was good. But yeah, so like if anybody has anything, any thoughts while we're waiting, if anybody wants to come up on panel, if anybody's had any thoughts of what I said, anybody has any anything that they would like to hear me talk about, or any information or anything to that effect, y'all can put it in the chat if y'all wanted to. Or anything y'all would like for me to go over or whatever. Because like I said, we're in this together. We support one another. And I cannot do this without you guys. Because where I'm live and I have people to talk to, you know, y'all, we're in this together. I feel like I would be talking to myself. Even though I'm the only one on screen, I'm still talking to you guys. If that makes sense. Hi, Tennessee, sweetheart, honey. I hope you're doing okay. I'm glad you come in here and said hello to us. Make sure you hit that like for me, honey, if you don't care. Hi, Brittany Blue Eyes. It's good to see you, honey. I hope you're doing okay, darling. I appreciate y'all's support, even if it's just for a minute. Make sure y'all hit that like for me. I appreciate y'all coming in here and saying hello to us. And I hope y'all are doing okay. I understand, Tennessee, sweetheart. We love you, honey, and we're here for you if you need it. If you need us. I can't come up there. I'd scare 55 people. It's all right, Bobby Joan. Thank you, Tennessee, sweetheart, honey. I just hope and pray that you're doing okay, darling. We love you, honey, and we're here for you if you need us. Well, there's 54 people watching, and it looks like 46 likes. Y'all hit them likes for me, guys. Y'all don't care. I know he wouldn't, Markella, but he says he would scare people off. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm praying for you, Tennessee sweetheart, honey. Yeah, y'all hit that like button, guys. Come on. Just like Sheila later said, we're 10 off. Tell her says hi. We're 10 off. We got 55 watching and tell her stop. I was looking for something, trying to listen to Miss Bacon. Hungry now. Now we're talking about food. the great mental health channel. We talk about randomness of everything. I love my DNA everywhere. Lick the like button. Hey, I like that Digger Duck. Tyler Hush. Has anybody heard from Jodo? Did she go to the hospital? Did she go to the emergency room?
Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe.
Okay, I did not know that either. See, nobody. See, I'm kind of left in the dark. I feel terrible. I did not know. I don't know how you spell it. That gone stinking pen. I'm going to have to bring that up too. I did not know. I feel terrible. I'm going to have to say a little bit about that too, Markella. Thank you for letting me know, honey. I don't know how you spell it either. Well, I just might have to just voice text it into my Google. I really don't know. Yeah, I haven't heard. She said that she was going to go to the emergency room today, but I haven't heard. I was just seeing if you guys, if y'all have heard anything. I haven't heard anything, so I'm hoping that she did go and got the care that she needed. I haven't heard. I heard from Lorraine earlier, but I haven't heard. She messaged me, but I haven't heard. I don't know if anybody's seen her on chat or anything in lives or anything like that. I hope that she's okay. Oh, Lord. The messness is here, guys. The orneriness is here. He's already been on Juju's ornery on my phone. And they thought it was me for a few minutes. I was like, well, some of it was me.
Good night, guys. Night, Dad.
Hold on a minute. He had me confused. Yeah, because he don't know how to caps locked on my phone.
Yeah, it was her too. Wasn't me.
No, it was not me. And you're loud. Lord have mercy. I don't know how you turn you down.
Because I can.
I don't know how you turn you down. Lord have mercy.
You can't.
The mute button.
Don't you do it.
Nothing. I'm talking to our family.
I said, don't you do it. You said the mute button.
Oh, no. I thought you said, what are you doing?
You have a camera on. I can see what you're doing.
I'm still in shock about my neighbor coming over drunk as a skunk. I'm surprised she didn't get ran over. She was talking my hand off. Tennessee, sweetheart, honey, don't leave. We're here for you, honey. Did she hit on you, Bobby Joe? Oh, Lord. I think we've had a pretty daggone good live, except for one, but we got rid of her quick. And don't you nobody talk about her Kimmy Poo now. This person got rid of real quick. We bounced her right up out of here.
Who's talking about Kimmy Poo?
Cheryl Boy.
Ah.
But I think one of our moms. Markella, I hope everything's okay, honey.
You don't know me, Markella.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, never mind. She's gone. It's over with. So leave it at that.
Well, that's why I was saying nobody talks bad about nobody on here. I told Ghost Devil he might, the little saying that I showed you underneath my stream for today. I told Ghost Devil that you probably wouldn't care not one bit if he shared it on yours when you go live.
I don't care.
See? Like put it in the chat. See? I'll show you.
He showed me.
That. I like it. Ghost Devil's got us. Everybody else does too.
Well,
we ain't gonna put up with it, guys.
I'm a little bit more straightforward. So in mine, you can say, "Don't start no shit, won't be no shit."
Well, I'm the peaceful one. But I like it though. But I think we've had a peaceful life. Do you have any ideas while you're up here? To talk about?
Yeah, it's hot. Oh.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if it's the same thing. If it's not mental illness, but where he was slow coming up and it messed with his speech a little bit. And now James is going through that. So
I think that's considered
a form of autism.
I hate to sneeze in the mic. Thank you guys.
Exactly.
Markella said, I was peaceful now. I don't give a fuck. Walk them all. Hold on, guys. He's got to show y'all something.
Y'all need that.
Y'all know what that means? Don't you say nothing. I want to see if they know what that means. If y'all know what that means, see what that see.
Rocket Queen Mike.
Juju might.
I'd say a bunch of them though. Thank you, Kimmy. Kimmy got it.
Hi, Penny Rebel. See?
Who?
They got it.
Rocket
Queen went over her head.
Dillagaff.
Y'all got it. He don't care. What's up, Arkansas? What's up, Sunny Days? Hi, Penny Riddle. Hope you're doing okay, honey.
You called her Penny Rebel
Penny Riddle. I did not say rebel.
because it's one you said Penny Rebel.
Penny Riddle.
Did everybody see what Shanny B asked me to post in the StreamYard Discord?
Yeah, I told you to please pray for her and her dad and her family.
Okay, there's a bunch of people saying it. So,
Yeah.
where you going?
Are you going to bed, Kimmy Poo, honey?
Nope. All right, guys. Just wanted to make sure.
No, he just he had a stroke. And Shani, I messaged Shani B on Facebook just to see, how everything was going, and she wanted to let everybody know. Oh, we thought that you was going to bed, Kimmy Poo.
Kimmy, do you talk to your kids on the keyboard? Crackerhead.
Yeah, we was all saying, what? You going to bed, girl? But no, just for the people that's coming in here, Shani B, I messaged her on Facebook and I was checking on her. And she said that her daddy had a stroke yesterday, and she said he was stubborn, and she basically had to pull his teeth to get him to go to the emergency room today. And come to find out, he did have a stroke, and they are keeping him for observation. And she said that he seemed fine, other than his head was numb, or his face was numb, and then his arm was numb. But she said he was talking and stuff like that, and she said it could have been worse. And I said, well, thank the Lord that he's you got him to the emergency room, and that it could have been worse. So thank the Lord he's in the hospital and he's getting the care that he needs right now. But he for sure had a stroke, and I told her that we love her, we're here for her, take all the time that she needs, just please take care of herself and her dad and her family. And if she needs us, that we're here for her and we love her. And that's what she said. Please share us and keep her and her family in her prayers.
Oh,
In your prayers.
Kimmy Poo said no. I was telling the little ones. So she was telling Dumpling good night. Well, you was telling Dumpling good night, right?
Lord have mercy, I'm telling you.
My kids have been asleep, Kristen, except Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, he's the one that don't want to go to sleep at night.
Okay.
No, we didn't see the other comment.
I did.
See you later said it happened yesterday, honey. Or see you later, she said it happened yesterday. And her daddy told her about it today. And she's something, you're going to the emergency room. And
Yeah,
she said they was lucky that it wasn't real, like it could have been worse. They was lucky.
She was talking about, she said, but I seen somebody saying they were sorry for her loss, for her dad. But he's fine, except for
As far as I know.
Yeah.
She hasn't told me nothing else. So
Hi, Penny.
That was just about an hour before I went live. She messaged me. Good night, Brittany Blue Eyes, honey. It's good to see you, darling. You have a good night, and I'll see you next week, honey.
You ain't never seen me eat on stream, Markella?
It don't bother us. It don't bother us, guys. You got to eat. And Mr. Michigan come in here and made us all stinking hungry. He's talking about broccoli, even though I don't eat broccoli. He's talking about broccoli. Well, thank you for letting us know. See you later, honey. But
They
yeah,
gave
she
her,
said that it happened yesterday.
they said that we got our mama there, my mama there in time, but it's still, that's what started her downfall. Oh, okay. You're fine. Oh, so it's Mr. Michigan's fault that Markel is eating.
Yeah, everybody said they're hungry. They said we got to leave for a minute, go get something to eat, or we got to make something to eat because Mr. Michigan made us all hungry.
We need to
Yep.
get some we need to get some bologna tickets. I'm hungry.
Hey, BH, hope you're doing okay.
Y'all
No,
y'all do know what bologna tickets is, don't you?
Brittany said she wasn't going good night. She wasn't going good night. I thought that you was going to good night. Sorry. My bad. I'm all confused, guys. My chat's a little bit delayed.
You sure it's your chat or not your head?
That might be. I don't know.
That's
This
fine.
is a mental health. This is a mental health stream. I'm just saying.
Well, that's fine. I still love you. Markelli got some bologna in the fridge.
That's what I said. I think Leilani put on some pounds, guys. She's not on them drugs no more.
That's not food she's eating.
She got chunky monkey. Markella said she don't eat bologna.
Why you got in the fridge? No,
said
she
I
ain't.
got bologna in the fridge.
She's still in jail right now. She's not in the prison yet. She ain't gonna get to that good food till she goes up there.
She needs to be already in there. I'm just saying.
Rebelicious knew what I was talking about.
Who?
Casper.
Oh.
She changed her name to Rebelicious.
Oh yeah. Hi, Juju.
Hey. I
How
figured
are
I'd
you?
come up. I'm good. I can't complain.
I don't think she's pregnant.
Who?
Leilani.
Yeah, that one.
Crazy.
Who?
Leilani.
Oh, God. I thought you were talking about Becca, and I was like, I thought we just said we were done with babies.
Babe, you don't have a baby?
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Boy, girl, that's it.
this time it could be triplets.
Okay. No.
You know what that is, right? Cross leg strike. Nope.
Ain't happening.
Hell to the no.
Mm-mm.
Rocket Queen said if she is pregnant, it's a bar guy from Tybee Island.
Oh, Lord.
The one she's giving her number to.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Markella
There it
says
is.
she didn't realize that Revelation was Casper.
Oh,
Who's Casper?
Revelicious.
Well, hell, I didn't know it either. Do you want to know earlier when I think it was Penny was saying, hi to Casper and hearts and all this kind of business? And I'm going through the chat and I'm like, well, where is Casper? I don't see her. It's like, oh my God, did she block me? What did I do? Because I didn't know she changed her name.
no, she was on my stream one night, and I said, you might as well change your name to Rebelicious because that's what I'm going to call you from now. Because she's the one, she tried to call me Rebelicious. She was saying rebellious. I was rebellious, but it come out Rebelicious.
Oh, gotcha.
Because she's so country.
Hey, Penny.
Mm-hmm.
Hey to both Pennies.
Oh Lord.
That's funny. Yeah, I've had to do a little bit of like getting filled in on who's who because I didn't know. I was like, we have our two pennies, and then there's some other penny, and I was like, is that penny one of our pennies? No, that's not our penny, and it was funny.
And then there's two Beccas.
Two Beccas, and I'm still not certain how to spell your name,
BECK.
but it is okay.
BECKA.
So you're CKA and she's CCA. Boy, I'm telling you what, I was like,
But
that's funny.
my name on Facebook is spelled. Everybody spells my name wrong, so I just make it Becca, make it simple.
It's Rebecca
Everybody
out of the
spells my
Bible.
name wrong. Everybody spells my
Oh,
name
okay,
on
I
Facebook.
gotcha.
My name is spelled always spelled wrong.
That's
Becca says, "Just call me Cow Becca."
funny. I've been calling her Alabama Becca
Why she got a
and
pol-
you
Why she got a
Rebel
polar?
Becca.
She
What?
got a polar bear beside her name,
Who?
Becca.
That's a cow.
Look like a polar bear.
That's a Jersey cow. It's got a black back.
It's a baby. It's a baby cow.
Well, it could be a Jersey polar bear.
Oh my
A
Lord!
Jersey polar bear.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
spelled
On,
like
vac-
that, Becca.
on
You
vacation.
spelled it right. You spelled it right, Becca.
Hey, Sugar
Yep.
How
Plum.
my name's spelled. Yep.
Dairy cow. Okay.
Mhm.
I think your spelled is the other way, right, Becca?
REBECCA.
Yeah.
It took me a while to
That's
spell
what.
that.
That's how everybody spells it. Mine's spelled exactly like she typed it. Yep. And everybody spells my name wrong. So I'm like, just spell it, Becca.
Even
Make it.
me. And I've been married to her 13 years.
Mr. Michigan's gonna make me laugh hard enough to wake everybody up. He says it's a secret Asian man. It's a secret agent man. Do you know? I thought that song because of course I was a kid and I'm listening to that song and I sang secret Asian man too. I thought that's what it said.
Oh Lord, I'm telling you, Lord have mercy.
Where's everybody at?
I don't know.
That's why said that at Juju. I guess he was saying that's why I said that at Juju.
Mhm. It's funny. Okay, so I'll tell you something. My husband, he sends me this meme, right? And it's a whole. It says more bad news from China, and then it's like a whole bunch of Chinese writing, and then it says, "I'll let you know if I hear anything else." And he sent it to me, and he's dying laughing, and I'm so literal. I'm looking at that, and I'm like, I don't get it. And he's like, "You don't think that's funny?" And I was like, "Well, I cannot read Chinese, so I don't know if it's funny or not." Totally missed it. That apparently the joke is like more bad news from China, and then a bunch of crap you can't read, and I'll let you know if I find anything out later. And he just shook his head. He was like, "You are no fun." I was like, "I can't speak Chinese. I can't read it. I mean, how do I know if it's good or bad news?" I
Right?
totally missed the whole joke. But they're all laughing, so I guess they think it's funny too.
I swear. I'm telling you. And Mr. Michigan says comedy club is closed for the night. Mic drop. Oh Lord have mercy. I'm telling you. And Rebel's over there looking like a darn dragon.
His beard makes me think of tiger stripes.
My
It's like he's
mom
got
got
a
me
tiger
got
beard.
my mom got the youngin some hair dye, and I had some extra left over, and he was like, "Just throw that on there," and I'm like, "Okay."
I don't look as old now, do I?
Y'all should have seen me. I wish I could have took a picture. His hair.
I had 4 ponytails, five,
Oh,
5 ponytails
We had him one this way, one 3 this way, and there was all, and then he had aluminum foil. Was it 3 aluminum foils? You had aluminum foil this way,
on the black.
this way, and aluminum foil in the middle, and then he had the 2 red. It was like flared out. It was funny.
She thinks
should
it
have
was.
taken a picture.
No.
I would have. And sent it to everybody.
No.
I'd put it up on Discord and everything. That'd been funny. Oh,
Hell
it'll need to
yeah.
touch up soon because red fades. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now that red will fade to the white again. Shut up.
That's funny.
Uh-uh.
Hmm.
And you should have seen him. He had dye all over the place.
It's a hot mess.
He had it like all the way up here. Like what is it, like Vaseline that you could put if you dye your hair? I guess it's Vaseline. So I put Vaseline all over the place. He had like black down here and red over here, and
Markel, I don't have no hair on my head.
but his eyebrows are his natural color. So I should have put a little bit of black and red in there.
Rocket Queen said dime bag rebel.
Did you see that one? Tutti Frutti said you're going to go from a tiger to a zebra.
Well, I dyed it once before, but it was blonde with the black center.
He looked like a skunk, or that's what people called him, a skunk.
It was blonde on the outside, black center. My brother's was black with the blonde center.
Oh,
For the hat. Well, I was going to say I don't see no hair up there.
For future reference, color takes color off. LOL. Oh, I didn't know that.
Now Becca said before that my eyebrows could be long enough to dye.
I said you need to tame those things. They're like up here. Trim them down a little bit.
trim them.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, and Tyler says those man eyebrows are like up to here, Dad. Trim them down a little bit.
No.
Oh, Lord.
Wait, what? Pac-Man said, I fought from being not able to stand up to walking. Eating, it affects my left side, numbness and balance. Foot drop. I just like everyone to know a little more about me since you only see my messages. Well, I'd like to know more about you too. You're always here and you're very nice. I don't know why you don't come up on panel.
Now, didn't you say that you had a stroke, man? Ain't that what you said? I hate to bring it up, but I think that's what he said. I hate that you had to go through all that, brother.
I'm glad you're better.
Oh yeah. Or doing better. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. So, is he saying that he had a stroke?
I think that's what he said that he had. I'm not 100% sure. That's why I was asking him. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say that he did.
He looks young. 2 strokes. Holy crap. Can I ask how old are you, Pac-Man? Or do you know what caused them? The only reason I ask is because my husband had one in 2020, and they always want to say it's cholesterol or high blood pressure or whatever, but all of his tests came back and he was healthy as a horse, and they found out that he had we're all born with a hole in our heart, but they heal, and his never healed, and so it was, I think it was a hole between the 2 lower chambers, and it was regurgitating blood between the 2 chambers that's not supposed to, and it developed a blood clot, and he dropped. Almost 50. Oh, well, me
Well, you're still
too.
young.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Markella, I can't get over all these Kristen and Markella's babies having strokes. That'd put me in the damn hospital.
That's crazy. Granddaughter had a stroke before she was born, so she had a stroke when she was in the womb. Wow.
Yeah. How do they even know that?
I guess they do they do an ultrasound or CT scan or something like that. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, how would they? That's true, Juju. How would they even know that the
How do
baby
they
had a
know?
stroke?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not questioning it. It blows my mind.
Well, they do like a CT scan or some kind of special like test or something on the belly. Like it, I don't think an ultrasound would show that. I mean, I don't know. Would an ultrasound show that or I don't know.
I know there's some things they can't, some kind of scans, where'd Rebel go?
Mm,
I just looked up and saw he was gone. As,
He said his was
yeah.
from brain bleed.
Oh my.
Well, we love you, Pipe Man. We're so glad that you're in here, brother. And you seem like
Yeah.
a trooper. You're strong, brother.
And nice. Markella, you're gonna have to come up here and tell us about that because now I want to know.
I think he's talking on the phone or something like that. I think he's talking on the
Mm.
phone. That's probably why he dropped down. I can hear him yapping.
Oh,
He's probably talking on the phone.
Bobby Joe said mine had hers when our daughter passed, and the doctor told her
She had vertigo.
Virgo.
Virgo.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, guys.
I agree. See you later. Did an MRI and a CT scan for her son. Oh, that's so scary. You know, the craziest thing is I'm generally in a crisis situation. I'm calm. I mean, like, I will freak out after everything's okay, which makes no sense. But when it comes to my kids, I, I do not stay calm.
Right.
If they're hurt or anything, I never forget when my son first started playing baseball. This was years ago, and he was out there and he wanted to practice his batting, and my daughter was out there and she was gonna, quote unquote, help him or whatever, and it worried me, and and they always tell me I'm overprotective, let the kids be kids, whatever. So I don't know what I was doing. I was cooking dinner or something, and they were out in the yard, and he was practicing batting. And long story short, they both come in the house. She's calm. He is freaking out. Well, if he is freaking out, then everybody needs to freak out because he doesn't react to anything unless it's super serious. And he's flipping out. Well, he was swinging the bat, and she was going to grab a ball, and bat met head. And I lifted up her bangs, and she had like a golf ball size purple bruise
Oh gosh.
on her forehead. And you talk about trying not to pass out. I was flipping shit. I'm not even kidding. Internally, because I didn't want her to freak out. So I stayed calm and took her to the emergency room
Right.
immediately. And walk in, and the lady's like, "Oh, what are you here for? What's going on?" And I just gave her that look like, "Don't react," like,
Right.
shh. And I lifted up her bangs, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I see. Okay." She's like, hold on 1 second. 2 seconds later, the fucking doors, excuse my language, the doors fly open. The
You're fine,
doctor
honey.
and the nurses come out, and they take her and take her straight back. And luckily, everything was fine. But after it was all over with, I probably cried for 2 or 3 hours because of,
Yeah, it freaks you out. Right.
oh, hell yeah. You see your kid, I mean, you hear about people getting hit with baseball bats and,
Oh
like,
yeah.
dying. And then I know, a kid, when they're practicing and they're all excited and everything, they're swinging for the fences.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking about how bad that had to hurt. And she was calm as calm could be. And she was like, no, it wasn't that bad. And I'm like, girl, you're more hard headed than I am.
After it
Oh,
gave you a heart
Lord.
attack, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. My blood pressure went through the roof.
Markella, honey, are you okay? Is everything okay? She said that her heart's beating 1,000. Or hold on 1 minute. Her heart is beating 100 miles per hour. I
Oh,
don't.
her bottles. She said we get those big cases of water that's wrapped in plastic, and some of the bottles fell over and it scared me bad. That
Oh Lord.
literally, that same thing has happened to me, and it happened this week because we just pull the water out of the deal as we use it, and after a while they're not wrapped so tight and they fall over or whatever. And 4 or 5 bottles fell out onto the floor, and I about climbed the cabinets. It scared the crap out of me.
Well, I mean, I'm glad that you're okay, Pac-Man brother. I mean, for the most
Mhm.
part. How long has it been? Like you don't have to do you have to do rehab or physical therapy or anything like that anymore? Or they cleared you? Hi, Mama Redneck. It's good to see you, honey.
She's had 2 strokes too?
I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Good Lord. Okay, so let me look at this. We have Mama Redneck, and then Markella's grandbaby.
Lord have mercy.
Pac-Man's had 2. Bobby Joe's wife
Mm-hmm.
has had 1.
And
Then
Shani
my
B.
husband, Shanny
Shani.
B's dad,
Mm-hmm. And Rebel's mama.
Rebel's mom, and that's just and who? Kristen's
Mm-hmm.
son.
Mm-hmm. And Markella's grandbaby.
Evie's son had a stroke at 10 years old.
Wow. We love you,
I
Sugar Plum.
like them
You have a
strokes.
good night, darling. Love you.
Night.
Night, honey. Have a good week. That is a lot of strokes. That's crazy, guys. I just
And
hope
that's
each
just
and
us.
every one of you guys are doing okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Bobby Joe's wife had 3. Good Lord. Messy Jessie had a mini stroke back in June. What in the hell?
I know. Like, is it like what do they say? I mean, like, I don't. Are they? You are never cleared from a stroke. It's a fake life, lasts lifelong, and I'm always finding new shit to relearn, even almost 3 years later. Wow, Mama Redneck, that's crazy. Like, so you're never. I mean, like, you're never ever the same. And like, what are they saying? I mean, what are they saying is caused from it? Is it blood clots or is it um I mean, I know blood clots is a main is pretty high, like on the what do you call it, on the high risk
Pause.
for that. But is it from like other things, or is it from stress? Is it from I mean, I don't I know Tim's mama, my husband's mom, they said that I guess they didn't really say what caused hers. I guess it was from a blood clot. I'm not 100% sure. I just
Well,
know that
I'm
she I
I'm
just
sorry, go
that's
ahead.
all I know. I mean, you're fine. They didn't really say what caused it.
Messy Jessie, there's a big old thing, and people they're saying that. But I mean, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole because that scares me,
Yeah, me neither.
honestly.
I mean, I'm not whatever floats your boat. I'm in the same boat as you, Juju. I haven't done that either. But
Mm-mm.
like I said, to each his own. Whatever floats your boat. Just saying.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
not
saying that I haven't. I did, but I didn't do it. My outlook was I didn't trust it
right.
because I mean, we've had HIV, all kinds of cancers, all kinds of business around for as long as I can remember. And they haven't come up with a cure for that. But this crazy psycho damn virus comes out of nowhere that nobody's ever heard about, and within a year we have a vaccine. I don't trust it. Sorry, don't. I'm not judging anybody that does. I just personally think something's fishy. But because my dad had just lost my brother, he was begging me. He didn't want to lose another child. Please go, please go, please go. So I went and got jabbed for my father to put him at ease because,
Right.
you know, if you've ever lost a child, which I have not, knock on wood, if you've ever lost a child, I know how bad losing my brother affected me, so I can't imagine how much it affected my father. So I went and did that to put him at ease because he was panicking. So that's why I got it. But now it worries me. It does, because now you see these athletes and all these news stories about these people that were completely healthy, and now something's wrong with them or they're dropping dead. And I don't know, is it more propaganda or is it the truth or what? I don't know.
Right.
I have no idea.
Like I mean, like I said, each is on it, you know. But actually, my mom and like I said, we talk about a little bit of everything. But my mom
Mhm.
got all of them, all the shots,
Mhm.
and what has it been like 3 years? And she just got COVID like less than a month ago. And she said, I've got all the shots, and she's got fibromyalgia, and she's real bad diabetic and stuff like that. My mom. And,
Mhm.
and fibromyalgia is autoimmune disease, so it affects a lot of stuff. Anyway,
I've got that.
she's got, and they think that I have it, but I
Mhm.
haven't went to the neurologist yet because I have chronic pain and it hurts. It's really bad, and I'm constantly tired, and I'm on my psych meds, but I'm just drained. I'm really drained.
Have you gotten your thyroid checked out?
They checked it, but they just did the regular thyroid. I'm gonna have to ask them to do the whatever that panel is, the panel you have to request. Because my
Well,
regular thyroid was fine. That's what they said.
the the reason I ask is because mine started out, and Bobby Joe, I see your comment there about the lupus, and I talked about my autoimmune issues that I have a million times, but um, mine started out with um, I just had my daughter, and I lost a whole bunch of weight. You know, when we have our babies, we try to get back to normal or whatever.
Hmm.
And I had a knot in my throat. And I didn't notice it, but my friend who is a nurse did. And she said when I turned to look one way or the other, you need to go get in bed, man. I love you. Um, when I turned my head, I gave away from her. She saw the knot, and it was like the size of a pencil eraser. And then, okay, Markella, you too, Kristen. And she saw it, and she was feeling it. She said, "You need to go get that checked out." And I went to the doctor, and I was like, my friend who's a nurse found this. What do you think? Nah, we'll watch. It'll be fine. Very long story short, it ended up being the size of, like, I don't know, a lemon, a lime in my throat, and it got to the point where it was affecting me drinking. Like, if I would swallow water, part of it would go down and part of it would come back into my mouth.
Mm.
And I could only lay a certain way or it would keep me from breathing. So I went back to the doctor and I was like, "This is a bunch of crap, like, we need to figure it out." So I went to a specialist, and they told me that I had, and they scoped me. They put a scope down my throat. They did blood work. They came back and they said, "You have thyroid cancer. We got to get this taken out."
Oh shit.
Yeah. So 2 weeks later, I go in and they removed my
Okay,
entire
Markella.
thyroid. And what?
Markella said she got a phone call. She'll be right back. I said, okay, honey.
Oh, okay. And then they took my whole thyroid out. And then the next morning, the doctor comes in and she says, "Good news, it wasn't cancer." And I'm like, "What?"
Right.
because you
after it's
can't live without a
yeah,
thyroid.
right.
So, what the hell? And she said, you got Hashimoto's. And that was the first time I had ever heard that word,
Right.
ever.
I think Kimmy Poo's talked about it, I believe. I
Hmm.
think Kimmy Poo's talked about it before.
Yeah. So then after Hashimoto's, then I started feeling extreme fatigue. My joints would hurt. I used to go to the beach all the time. I would surf. I would do all kinds of stuff. And now the sun actually makes me hurt like the rain and the cold weather makes some of y'all hurt. And so that's not me. I was always out of the sun. And so I went to the doctor and he did, I mean, so much blood work. It was ridiculous. And come back and said that I had lupus and I have Raynaud's and fibromyalgia. Lupus for Hashimoto, lupus, fibromyalgia, Raynaud's. Oh, and rheumatoid arthritis.
Good
So
Lord.
those are mine. Yeah. And so my whole, well, not my whole life, but for most of my adult life, I thought that I just jacked up my body. You know, I have a bad back, my knees, you know, the weather, the this, the that. Well, it come to find out it wasn't any of that. I had autoimmune issues and I didn't know.
Right.
So the the lupus thing that Bobby Joe was talking about, the lupus caused her stroke. That worries me, not for me personally, but just in general, because yeah, you cannot live without a thyroid. You have to take thyroid hormones every day for the rest of your life.
It's
That
crazy.
doesn't. But the deal is that what I wonder is if some of these the drugs that they give you, because it was like as soon as I was diagnosed with all these things, they wanted to just give me this list of pills to take care of whatever. You
Right.
know, I guess the pain and the whatever. I don't know. But y'all know me. I researched the hell out of everything. So I'm reading the fine print, and my doctor's like rolling his eyes, like, "Come on, don't. You have lupus. You got to take this stuff." I'm like, "The hell I do."
Right.
So I'm
Right.
looking, and the side effects of some of these drugs that they give you, like, you know, cookie cutter textbook, you know, okay, you have this, okay, and now these are your
Mhm.
medications you take. The side
Yeah.
effects of those things, one of them was cancer, one of them was blindness, it's stroke, it's heart attack, it's all these things. And it, you know, you have to weigh the pros and the cons there. And I'm like, well, at least now I know what it is, so I'm not taking it.
Right.
So I make my own, like I got a herbal remedy book, you know, um, that was passed down through, like, I think my great great grandmother had it, like medicinal remedies that they make out of
Right.
normal things that you can grow. And
Right.
I use a lot of CBD, and then you have to change your diet and figure out what your triggers are. And so I've been able to get better without using those drugs. But back to Bobby Joe, like I hear them saying things like she had the stroke and they think it's because of her lupus, and I don't want to upset anybody, but what drugs is she on for the lupus? Like, I feel like it's almost, I'm not questioning him because I don't know what happened, but I feel like the drugs that they put us on to take care of some of the things cause worse things.
Right. Some of I feel exactly what you're talking about. I feel that some of them work, but then some of them, like, why did they give me this? Because it's just going to make me have more side effects, make it
Yeah,
worse. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. It's like the commercial. You take this drug for this, and then they start reading the fine print really fast, and basically you're going to feel like crap and be nauseous 24/7, and you might shit your pants, but you won't have
Mm.
heartburn.
Right.
I don't know,
Right.
man. I'm just saying.
Right.
Just
Because I take Protonics, which it seems like it helps. I feel a lot better since they put that scope down. And I have a hiatal hernia, and then I have GERD, which is the acid reflux disease. Then they said my
mhm,
stomach is inflamed and irritated where they put that scope down my throat and
mhm,
looked. I had that procedure. So I have, I think it's called Protonics, and then I take acid reflux pill at night. And if I didn't, I can tell when my body doesn't have it. So, I mean, that is a definite. Because honey, I used to eat Tums like nobody's business, and it would not even touch it. And Tums, if you take too much of it because it's calcium, can give you kidney stones. So I'm like, Lord have
Oh
mercy. I'm
no,
like,
I didn't know that.
oh yes, too much calcium in your body can cause you kidney stones. Mhm.
Huh.
Yep.
I
Yep.
did
So I'm
not
like,
know
Lord
that.
have mercy. If I take too much Tums, that's a bunch of calcium. I might have kidneys. I'm like, Lord have mercy. See, kind of like
I
what you're
haven't.
if you take all
Yeah,
this medicine, then you wind up having something else. Jeez.
yeah, yeah. I've never ever had. I just lost my train of thought.
Kidney
I
stones.
look. Yes, I've never had
I
kidney
haven't
stones.
either, but that's why I was like, I don't want no kidney stones. So something's
Mm-mm.
got to be done because even if I took, like 3 or 4 times, like the real high powered one, it still would
Mhm.
not even touch my acid reflux. I'm like, something's got to be done because this is not working. This is not
Yeah,
working. I feel like I'm gonna throw it, like it's sitting right here, and I feel like it's gonna come up. And
yeah,
like when you're
yeah,
nauseous and you feel like I'm not trying to be nasty or but when you feel it, I would rather throw up than let it sit there and just sit there. You know what I mean? I would
yeah.
rather
Well, it
just
sits
throw
there and
up.
it burns.
Hmm.
That's
I'd
not
rather throw
good.
up any day than be nauseated. Any day.
Mhm.
Ugh, 'cause it's
Yeah.
gross, nasty.
Speaking of, I tell you what, I had I got COVID.
After your
Um,
shots, you got COVID after your shots.
yes. And I will tell you this, it was nothing. It really wasn't. After I got my shots, I was sick as a dog. I mean, sick as a dog. My I don't remember in my adult life and my memory ever having such bad body aches or anything else.
My
It was
mama said
terrible.
she had it real bad. Like she was in the bed for a week because where she's
Yeah.
got the fibromyalgia, she said she hurt so bad. Like she said
Mhm.
she felt like she had the flu, but it was like 10 times worse. Like she could
Well,
barely move.
see, yeah, and I hadn't had the flu, but I have never had the flu in my entire life until this year, and it was September or October of this year. I got the flu for the first time in my entire life, and I'll tell you what, that I have never been that sick, never been that sick. But I also never had the flu
Right.
until after I got the COVID shot.
It's
So
crazy.
I'm blaming it.
But like I
I'm
said,
blaming it.
they told me I was told by doctors and nurses that like to each his own. Like I said, I'm not preaching to nobody. Whatever y'all decide, I mean, it's your decision. This is my opinion. So whatever's whatever. You know what I mean? Uh, Doctors and nurses told me that they want you to get it, but it doesn't keep you from getting COVID. It keeps you from dying from it. That's
Yeah,
what I
that's what
was
they
told
told me
by
too.
doctors and nurses. That's the only thing that I was told. I mean,
Yeah.
what whatever floats y'all's boats. That's just what it was told to me. You know,
Yeah. Yeah. At first, I felt like they were leading us to believe that if you got the vaccine, you wouldn't get sick. And then
right?
later, it was like, no, 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 no. It's you can still get it, but it won't be as bad.
Like it won't kill you, basically, or it
Yeah.
won't put you on life support. Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
That's
Because
what
like
I
I said, my
understood.
mama, she got all her shots, her booster shots. She got everything because she works with the elderly people. She cleans houses and then kind of caregives for them and runs them
Mhm.
places. Doctors, she's caregiver plus cleans houses, so she's around elderly people. Plus, like I said, she lives by herself and because not my sperm donor, but the one I called my dad, he passed away. So
Mhm.
she's by herself. So she does everything on her own. So she said, I can't afford to get sick. I can't, like I'm around elderly people. I clean houses for a living. I'm kind of a caregiver. I do their laundry. I take
Mhm.
them places, doctor's appointments. So she said, I
Mhm.
can't afford to get sick. I'm take care of myself. So she said
Yep.
in this 3 years time frame or however long it's been, she's got her booster shot. She's got everything, done everything. And she just recently got it less than a month ago. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And she sounded terrible. Like she was bad. And
Yeah.
she said, I can't go to work. She said, I don't have no money, but she said, I can't she said, I mean, I don't want for nothing. She said, I got food and stuff,
Mhm.
but she said, I can't eat because anytime I
Mhm.
eat, I throw up. I mean, you know. And I'm like, Mom, do you need anything? I mean, she lives like an hour away, but I'm like, Mom, you need? She said, I'm good. She said, I don't want you to get this junk. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
well, I mean, you know, I offered.
I
She said, you just stay away. You ain't had none of your shots. And I said, well, I don't care. You're my mom. You know.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know if the COVID wasn't bad for me because I had the shots, or if it just wasn't that bad. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any idea. I can tell you that that flu, I was hit. Oh, I've never been that sick ever. That was terrible, terrible, terrible.
That's crazy.
Sharon,
And then what was it like when it first happened? You was quarantined for what, 2 weeks? Now, if you have it, you're only quarantined for 5 days.
5 days. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
I'm like,
what?
pick a story and stick to it, dude.
Because if it's 5 days in that 5 day time frame, you could still test positive. It's like
Mhm.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because you could still
Mhm.
test positive, but you're good for 5 days. You can go back to work or whatever. Even if you test
Yeah.
positive, it's crazy. It blows my
I
mind.
think that had a lot to do with people were missing too much work, and so they knocked it down to 5 days. But I want to look at Shannon or Sharon's. I keep wanting to call you Shannon. I don't know why, Sharon. I'm sorry. But she said, my good doctor didn't recommend the vax. He passed away and I'm still here. So
Wow.
he didn't get the vaccine, I guess is what you're saying. And he died from COVID.
Wow.
My doctor believed in a strong immune system. Oh. And see, I've heard, I mean, people close to us, and in our circles that we run in, which is mainly like the kids' baseball stuff. And there were people that were vaxxed, and there were people that weren't vaxxed. And some of the ones that um, were overweight but healthy. Some were overweight, not healthy. Some were thin. Some were, like athletes on both sides of the situation, vaxxed and not vaxxed. And some of both groups died. So I can't, in my personal life, say one's better than the other, or that you'll be okay or not okay if you do or don't, because I saw people from all walks of life on both sides of
Right.
the argument that died from COVID.
Right. That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Each his own. I mean, yeah,
None of us know. None of us know. We want to know. I mean, we
yeah,
want to. We want to feel secure in our opinion, but when it comes down to it, none of us know where it came from for sure, or who did it, or what's. I mean, we know kind of what's in the vaccine, and if you that I am not going there. I'm not going there. I'm just going to say I fell down the vaccine rabbit hole about the ingredients, and holy shit. And I went and did it for my dad. So whatever. It is what it is.
right.
Can't change it now.
Like it's for my dad. That's, I mean,
Hmm. I mean, how do
right.
you tell him no in that situation?
When they're worried sick. Exactly.
Crying,
Right.
crying. Please, I don't want to lose another child. I can't
Right.
tell him no. I can't.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, Bobby better knock on wood a whole bunch.
because they say, and it just kills me because they say it's gone away. But my mom, like I said, I'm like tattooed rebel right there. But
Yeah,
they say it's gone away, but people are still getting it because it's still airborne.
it's not gone away. It's just
I know,
mutated.
I know, but people say
It's
it's
just,
gone away. Everything's back to normal. I'm like,
it's not gone. It's
I
never
know.
going to be gone. It's
Well,
just like the flu.
just like Tim said, it's been on Lysol cans since what, the 70s. If you look on the back of Lysol cans, it says coronavirus or something like that.
I
Rep-
saw that in the very beginning too. I did. I mean, I literally saw that on Facebook, and I went to my sink and my kitchen sink, and I got it out, and sure enough, it's right there. And so then I started asking questions like, what the hell? And I wasn't the only, I mean, there was a lot of people asking questions. Of course, nobody that had any answers heard me. I'm just having conversations. But apparently they got wind of the whole Lysol bottle thing. And they were saying that it was, that's like a family name of a type of virus. And then the COVID-19 was COVID-19's its first name and coronavirus is its last name. So there's other coronaviruses. This is just the COVID-19. That's the name for the specific one.
Right.
So I don't know. I think it was handled completely. I don't know, man.
Did you see what Rebel said?
The COVID is scapegoat for everything's going on in the world. Rebel, I tend to agree. I think there's all kinds of things that, like a wag the dog situation, like look over here so you don't see what's going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bobby Joe said there's different COVID strains. Yeah, there are. Because it
Yep.
keeps mutating.
That's what I'm saying. It's always calm before the storm. It might be somewhat calm right now. I mean, I'm just saying, my opinion. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Everybody thinks it's normal right now. I
The
hope
normal
not.
keeps getting worse.
I'm just saying, I hope not. But I'm just saying. I'm not getting all on this kick. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Is it really that hot of a debate anymore? I mean, I feel like we're all kind of desensitized to it at this point.
I don't know. Some people still get defensive, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to upset anybody. I just.
I don't know. I was just saying my opinion. It's my opinion. Some people. Still
I'm just tired of the whole damn thing. I wish they'd just stop. You seen that meme of that guy? He's in tears, and he says, "I'm tired of living through historical events." That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm tired of it. I'm ready for the old boring normal. Because it seems, I mean, like, I don't know about y'all, but I mean, 2020 to 2023 has just been a blur. And it doesn't feel like it's been 3 years at all. It feels like maybe a year for me. Maybe.
I don't know.
It's weird.
These past couple years, it seems like I don't know. And it was bad mental, and I will talk about that sometime soon. It was bad mental health wise those past couple years. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. And I feel bad that I didn't think about it, but because of my situation, it would have been a completely different situation if I had been still with my first husband.
Right.
That would have been a really, really bad situation. But because I'm in a happy, healthy marriage, and we enjoy spending time together as a family, and we're always together, unless we're at work or school, we're always together. So for us, I'm not going to say it was nice because it was a big pain in the ass, but, it was like, we're built for this. We can Netflix all day, like all those shows we've been wanting to watch, like we can work in the yard, we can do our garden, we get, it was like, we have all this time. It's fantastic. Yeah, that excitement lasted a short period because then we were bored and we had watched everything and sometimes twice, and we repainted the house, and we planted the garden, and now we're just sitting there waiting for the shit to grow, and it is just, I was like, I'm done.
It's like, this is boring now. I can't deal with this anymore.
No, it was super boring.
All right. Well, I
And
think I'm going to get ready because he says, "Hey, babe, let's get this stuff before I go to sleep." Oh Lord, I'm going to have to tuck him in, guys.
oh,
Let me pat his booty.
hey, go rub his head and put him to sleep.
But y'all don't know. Lord, I have to rub his back, and he starts snoring.
And then you got to back away slowly so you don't wake him up.
But if I start because the nails, like I was telling you, my
Mm,
mom pampered us. I'm not used to nails. I'm not. Everybody's like, Pink, you're not a pink person, and I'm
mm-hmm.
like, see, I don't know. See, I'm not a pink person.
Those are cute.
I'm like,
I'm
I'm
not a
not.
pink person either, but
I
my
mean, they're
daughter
pretty,
picks
but
mine.
it's not. I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever. But he's like, rub my back, so he'll be snoring. I'm like, okay, slowly, and he's like, babe, you're not done. I'm like,
He said, rub my booty.
oh my
Was that
goodness,
Tiger Stripe too?
and oh my lord.
Well, y'all have a good night.
You too, honey. I love you. You have a good week.
Love
If
you.
you if you
See?
need if you need me, you holler at me, honey. I love you.
Ditto. Love you too.
All right,
Bye,
honey.
guys.
Bye, honey. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for the lovely live. Thank you. Thank you. Let's keep them going. Let's keep them going, guys. And y'all share and get a word out there. And y'all have oh Lord. Don't be telling people my secrets. This is family. Oh, my allergies are killing me, guys. Sorry. Whew. My eyes are watering. But yeah, y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of you guys so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. I know I'm saying guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dumpling. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for the support and I love each and every one of you all. And y'all have a wonderful night. And be kind to one another. Don't put up with no crap. Cause y'all know. Y'all should know already. I love each and every one of you all. Y'all have a good night. Have a good week. And I will see y'all Friday. And big hugs. And if y'all need anything, y'all just shoot me a message. And like I said, send me an email or text or Facebook message if y'all can think of anything y'all want me to cover, and I'll write it down, like I said before. And y'all have a wonderful week, and hopefully everything goes well this week. And please be praying for each and every one of you guys. Just say a special prayer for Shani B. And I'll see y'all Friday. And I appreciate it more than you guys know. So y'all share and get the word out. I love you guys. Love you guys. Dumpling saying you guys. I love I love each and every one of y'all. And y'all have a great night. And I will see y'all. Well, if I can get to this thing, I will see y'all next week. Love y'all.